Right, so here we got a question where it's not 88 meters squared, sorry. We have a vegetable patch that is 80 meters squared. 80 meters squared. And this is my vegetable patch, so it's full of weeds. So I don't know why I'd want to water it, but let's pretend that I've cleaned it up and it's now full of carrots and broccoli and peas. And I would like to know how much watering cans with 8 litres would I have had to water my vegetable patch if it had come 30 millimeters of rain. 30 millimeters of rain. How many watering cans would that have been equivalent to? Well, the first thing I need to do is convert this volume of rain into litres. And in order to do that, I've got to have everything in the unit of decimeter. Because I know that 8 litres is 8 decimeters cubed. So I've got to change this 80 meters squared into decimeters squared. And I've got to change this 30 millimeters also into decimeters. So I can't do anything in maths unless I've got exactly the same units. And at the moment, I don't have any units that are same. So, how do I convert meters squared into decimeters? I know that to convert meters into decimeters, I multiply by 10. But when I'm converting area, I have to think of the fact that when I'm converting an area, 1 meter would be 10 decimeters by 10 decimeters. So a patch that is 1 meter squared would actually be the same as 100 or 10 squared, decimeters squared. So 80 meters squared will be the same as 8,000 decimeters squared. So I know that my area then equals A is 8,000 decimeters squared. I now have to convert the amount of rain, which is actually my height. So what we've got to do is we've got to think of the fact that the whole of this vegetable patch is being filled by a height of rain. And I'm exaggerating it a lot here. But imagine if all the rain came down in one go. Okay? I would have the bottom area of my vegetable patch multiplied by the height of rain that is landing. And that is 30 millimeters. Now we need to change millimeters into decimeters because we can't do anything unless we've got the same units. So let's look at our millimeters then. We know that millimeters comes after centimeters, which comes after decimeters. We have to go from millimeters all the way back to decimeters, which means we divide by 2 zeros. Okay? We divide by 100 to go from millimeters all the way back to decimeters, because we'd divide by 10 to go to centimeters, and we'd divide by another 10 to go back to decimeters. So our 30 millimeters is the same as 0.3 decimeters. So now we can work out the volume of rain is going to be our base area, which we know, multiplied by our height, which we also know. Our area of vegetable patch is 8,000 decimeters squared, and our height is 0.3. And the clue here is getting them in the same units. Okay? Okay, what do we do now then? Well, we work out, we don't set up the multiplication or anything like that. We just say what are 8 threes? 8 threes are 24. Then we add all our zeros here. There was 3 zeros. But then we're not ready yet because we had one number after the decimal point in our question. So we have to put the decimal point one place back in our answer, giving us the answer 2,400. So the volume here would be 2,400 decimeters cubed. Okay? So we've got 2,400 litres of rain falling on our vegetable patch. And the question was, how many watering cans would we need to maybe try and water that amount ourselves? Well, the number of watering cans we would need, so let's make a little bit of space over here. The number of watering cans would be the volume that we are trying to water divided by the amount of one watering can. So we have 2,400 decimeters cubed, and we would only get 8 decimeters cubed in every watering can. 8's going to 24 3 times. We would need 300 watering cans full of water if we were going to water that by hand. And it's just trying to show you how much rain can help. Okay? 3 centimeters of rain on an 80 square meter vegetable patch would be equivalent to 2,400 liters of water falling. And these are very useful calculations.